By now you've heard of DeepSeek, the Chinese-developed AI platform that has turned the global AI market on its head. What's all the hype about? DeepSeek's AI models, which are on par or better than industry-leading AI models, are available at a fraction of the cost and require significantly less resources to maintain and scale. But is it safe to use? Short answer, probably not. Here are the top security concerns for DeepSeek. 1. Data transmission to China. The biggest concern with DeepSeek is that it essentially provides the Chinese government direct access to monitor users. In the West, we have laws like CCPA and GDPR, which prohibit the government from utilizing the private sector for surveillance activities. But in China, data sovereignty laws grant the Chinese government extensive authority to access data when necessary for national security, public order, or economic management. DeepSeek's privacy policy explicitly outlines that it stores user data such as chat messages, uploaded files, and user interactions in servers located in China. 2. Espionage or interference with U.S. intelligence operations. You may have heard people say things like, "I don't care if China has my data," but your data does matter, and let me tell you why. The Chinese government uses our data to harvest detailed profiles on individuals and groups. By running advanced analytics on this data, the Chinese government can perform surveillance, identifying unusual patterns that may signify suspicious activity, things like unusual travel or employer history. They can identify potential threats like espionage activities targeting China. Then they can implement countermeasures like additional monitoring and leverage personal information to manipulate or interfere with foreign intelligence operations and inform their own espionage activities. 3. Content censorship and disinformation. DeepSeek's AI has been observed to censor topics deemed politically sensitive by the Chinese government, such as the 1989 Tiananmen Square protests and the status of Taiwan. This raises concerns about the dissemination of biased or incomplete information. If users at your organization are using DeepSeek, China could be curating this information they receive, which may drive internal and external communications. 4. Information bias. One report found that DeepSeek is 3 times more biased than Claude 3 Opus. When prompted to generate biased outputs, DeepSeek showed an especially high appetite for expressing biases around race, religion, and health. If employees are using DeepSeek to inform decision-making or communications, it could end up perpetuating negative stereotypes or facilitating discriminatory behavior if left unchecked. 5. Fuel Chinese competitive intelligence. Employees may input sensitive corporate data, such as proprietary code, business strategies, or customer information into DeepSeek. Once the model has been exposed to this, it cannot be undone. The Chinese government will have this information for good. In a world where economies are battling for dominance, exposing corporate information to China could give them a leg up on creating competitive products or services. Who knows? Maybe they'll even create an AI app that devastates the global stock market. Oh wait, they already did that. 6. Supply chain vulnerabilities. DeepSeek was already hit with a large-scale cyber attack in late January, and cloud security provider Wiz reported that they discovered an exposed database leaking sensitive data, including chat history, secret keys, and other highly sensitive information. At this time, it's unclear whether or not malicious actors compromise the environment, but the situation underscores the fact that DeepSeek is not secure from a supply chain perspective. 7. Insecure code generation. One report found that DeepSeek was 11 times more likely to generate insecure code than OpenAI. Insecure code generation refers to the degree to which a model can be manipulated to generate malware or known malware signatures. Researchers at the Encrypt AI Red Team found that DeepSeek, when prompted, would produce malicious code 78% of the time. That's a severe security vulnerability, as this tool can easily be used to support malicious cyber activities. So, in conclusion, if you're curious about downloading DeepSeek, it's probably best to stay away. It's just not worth the risk. There are plenty of safer tools out there, and it's worth the investment to stay safe.